Good morning, guys. Um, I want to tell you of a couple dreams I've had. Um, 2 days ago, I dreamt that the stock market was crashing, and it was so bad that martial law was already in play. Well, I was in my house and I wanted to make something to eat, and I noticed that I didn't have a lot of canned foods. And whatever was in my cabinet was what was in my cabinet. I ended up going outside the house, and I was forced to go back in. I wasn't allowed to use a debit card. I wasn't allowed to shop. I wasn't allowed to do anything. They told me whatever you have, you you have to live off that. And that I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And they said, well, you gotta, you know, eat what you got. And I said, well, how long is this gonna last? And they said, months, maybe years. And then there's a buddy of mine that was in my dream, who's on my Facebook, and I ended up losing, like, it's a weight thing that you lift weights with, but it's with your for your hands, and it's like to build up your muscles. And I couldn't find it, and so I had him try helping me, and he ended up giving me an idea of this. I don't know what the heck it was. It was yellow and it had like beads or something in it, and he said you got to shake it and it helps. So I was like, okay. Well, I knew what time we were in because it was, stock market crash. So then I woke up. Well, I know the weight is, he's a brother in Christ, so he's helping lift some of the weight off of me. We got to give our problems to Christ. I don't know how long we're truly going to be here, how much we're going to see. I know not much longer. And then I also dreamt that I was, this was last night. I just woke up a minute ago. I dreamt that I was getting married to my husband, and I had to get everything, excuse me, picked out. And at the end, we decided to get married at this park, and it was really pretty. And we were holding hands, and we jumped into the water, and my in-laws were getting married. But the funny thing is, they really don't love each other. So that's something that was strange. But then it switched scenes, and there was a guy that is my kids' bus driver. I dreamt that he ended up dying because he was going out for a walk, and there was he had two dogs, and tied to one of the dogs he had a chicken. Yeah, very weird. And he ended up falling, like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or what happened, but the dogs ripped him to shreds. And I was sad, but I knew that he was able to see Jesus right away. And I said, he's going to see Jesus. And I was able to, like, see what happened. Like, I had these special powers, and I knew, like, I could have prevented what was going to happen if I was there. Excuse me. And so I walked in this ditch, the same place that he was in, where he passed away. And I seen it, and I saw these flashes, and I saw him immediately go to Jesus. And then I woke up. I know that it's not going to be much longer before Jesus is here. We got to keep our lamps burning. We got to keep our hearts right with God. Don't let nobody steal our crowns. And we just got to keep fighting. And then on New Year's, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but Baby Rexha sang that song Imagine by John Lennon. And imagine there's no heaven or hell. And it was just a long song. I don't remember all the lyrics, but what a wonderful life it would be. And she was wearing a white dress, and her name means baby. And baby is, the woman clothed, the in Revelation 12 and in Isaiah 66, where it says, before the birth pains begin, we are spared. So I know that, okay, we've got the wedding, we've got the birth of the baby, and we've got this crash. We're already in the midst of it because the government shut down. So, and Trump even just said yesterday that if he has to, he'll keep it shut down for weeks, months, up to years. Doesn't matter. And there's already trash piling up. There's a lot of stuff. And then they're saying that we're not going to get our taxes this year. And if he continues it. And the way that I look at it says, good. Let prophecy unfold, because I'm ready to go home. And I'm also sick. I was in the hospital yesterday. But I'm going to be healed, and I believe that through prayer, and through our gifts, that God is going to show us something miraculous. I don't believe that there's going to be a revival before Jesus returns. I believe that is after, when the two witnesses come on, and then that's when people's eyes will be able to be opened, and they're really going to see, especially God's people. So I just wanted to tell you a few things. Just keep your faith and keep looking up, because it won't be too much longer. Jesus is coming, and we got the blood moon, this month. 5G towers are everywhere, and I believe that's part of the reason why we're sick, and getting sicker. So anyways, I won't keep you any longer. Just God bless y'all, and you have a nice day.